this question, you asked how to do a math calculation, making sure that we round to correct significant figures. So before we do the actual math, let's do a quick review of the rules for significant figures with calculations. So anytime you are doing addition or subtraction, the rule is that you round your answer to the least precise decimal. So you want to make sure that you're paying attention to your decimal places for that, for addition and subtraction. If you are doing multiplication or division, however, then you're going to have a different rule for rounding. So here you're going to round to least number of significant figures overall. So let's take a look at how that applies to this particular problem. So first you had an addition part. So we want to make sure that we are looking at the decimal places for that. So I like to do it vertically because it makes it really easy to see kind of where you're going to round things to. So we have 34.123, and we're adding to that 5.30. And so you can see that right here is kind of where we're going to round. That's going to be our rounding point because this is the least precise place that they both have in common. One of them goes all the way out here to the thousandths place, but the other one does not. So when we round, we're going to stop at the hundredths place because that's the least precise place they have in common. So when we add this in the calculator, we get 39.423. So this is where my rounding point is. If it's below 5, you leave your number the same. If it's 5 or above, you would round up. So this is going to round to 39.42. So that's the first part of our problem. Then in the second part, we had a subtraction. Well, that's going to be the same rule in terms of rounding. So again, I'm going to do it vertically. So we're going to do 98.7654. We're going to subtract 7.427. So again, I notice this is where I'm going to cut off my rounding because this is the least precise place they have in common. So after I do this in the calculator, I'm going to get 91.3384. But this is where I'm cutting off my rounding. It's below 5, so it doesn't round it up. So this is going to be 91.338. So now that I've done the parts that are in parentheses, now I can do the overall division problem. And multiplication and division, we're not looking at place value this time. We're looking at just overall number of significant figures. So I'm going to have 39.42 divided by 91.338. And when I do that in the calculator, it's going to give me 0.43158, a whole bunch of other decimals, right? Let's talk about how to round that. So we started with this 39.42 number, which has 1, 2, 3, 4 significant digits in it. And this 91.338 number, which has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 significant digits in it. So multiplication and division round to the least number overall. 4 is less than 5, so we're going to round our answer to 4 significant digits overall. Zeros in front are not significant. They're just there to show you where the decimal is. So 4315, that's our first 4 significant digits. This 8, this is going to be our rounding point. And because the 8 is above a 5, that's going to make us round up. So we're going to get 0.4316 for our final answer to this problem.